The world is spinning on a different axis, man. Or is this a parallel universe? ANGINE de Poitrine. Yeah, two alien musicians who, going by the name of the band, also speak French. And seemingly they are redefining our modest human mindset on what is distinctly possible with music. Hey, one track I've only heard from these guys. One track. And I've already learnt so much. I mean, live looping. Yeah. Not pre-recorded layers. Microtonal guitar and bass. I mean, what a cool instrument. But the fretboard, it was as if it had mated with itself and reproduced. I don't know, maybe it's an alien thing. I have no idea. So the music in that first reaction was not slightly off-key. No. So guys, thank you so much for educating me, because I had some great comments and you guys were just informing me about, how these guys are doing things, you know. I grew up a rock and metal fan in the 70s and 80s, and after the mid-90s, I kind of went off into a musical wilderness, and stuff that happened after that, I didn't really pay much attention to. So I'm kind of catching up with a lot, right? Which is partly the reason why I have this channel now. So stuff like live looping, that's, I can't get my head around that, you know. And I'm guessing you have to be incredibly skilled with your timing and concentration whilst also playing the guitar and bass as well. I mean, it's unbelievable, man. So the musical and technical expertise of these guys, aliens, thingies, whatever you want to call them, yeah, that's why I have to check another song out, right? And this is a track called, and I don't know if I'm pronouncing this correctly, Tamebsz. Tamebsz. Tamebsz? I mean, is it alien speak? I don't know. It doesn't seem like it's French because there's a BSZ at the end. Unless it's like colloquial French or something. But I don't think so. Tamebsz. Tamebsz. Okay. Whatever. Alrighty. Okay. There he is. And there's the instrument. So this is live. There's an audience. And the bed sheets. What's he doing? Okay. That's why you guys were doing this in the comments. I didn't quite understand it. Now I do. The bed sheets at the back. Oh. The mask man. Cool groove. Wow, look at all those pedals. That papier-mâché nose still makes me laugh. It's good sound for a live gig, right? Steady. That instrument, man. His beard is almost touching the strings, huh? Look at that. The number of frets. Now you know about it, you really... It's groovy, huh? Nice. I can't get my head around how they layer this. His nose swinging. Oh man. I'm guessing the instrument must be specially made, right? This is not a standard instrument. Wow. There's so much going on, right? I don't know how they do this. So many layers. Okay, back to the groovy part. Sort of has a bit of a Middle Eastern feel. But is that because of the microtonal thing? Yeah, even more Middle Eastern. I like traditional Middle Eastern instruments, microtonal. I don't know. Is that the reason why it has this sound? I love the drumming, by the way, and it's nothing fancier, but it's just cool. Picking it up a bit. You gotta say, these are obviously serious musicians who are seemingly not very serious with their image. Or they're just insane. Yeah, insane. Oh man. This is like totally on its own, isn't it? This is like alien speak. I can't figure out what they're saying. Whoa. I still haven't got a clue how this live looping works, but it's impressive, man. Feedback. Let's get some shredding done, man. We're good musicians. Oh. Bit of plectrum tapping there. It's like space rock, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? How is he doing that? Back on the bass. How does that work? I don't know. I really have no idea. Whoa. Does anybody remember Hawkwind? Because when I just said space rock, because Hawkwind were like this experimental band, weren't they, when they first came out? Late 60s, early 70s. Of course, the late great Lemmy Kilmister was in Hawkwind for a while, wasn't he? But they did all this kind of experimental space rock stuff. And this kind of is in that same kind of vein, if you know what I mean. It kind of has that kind of weirdness about it, you know, like they're pushing the envelope because it's like nothing else. You know what I mean? I mean, it's groovy. It was really groovy, and yet it was so weird, you know. And it's certainly madcap. I mean, the way they look actually is very clever marketing by these aliens, guys, thingies. I mean, the whole black and white polka dot bed sheets and the costumes, the contrast, the black and white contrast, it's actually really clever marketing. It really is. And like I said at the beginning, now I understand why you guys were putting in the comments section little pyramids and hands. Now I get it. Now I get it. This is all part of their live set. I mean, hats off to them. I mean, musically, I have no idea how this live looping works. all I can imagine is that it takes, well, a huge amount of technical expertise, but the timing and the concentration whilst playing, it must be really difficult, man. I don't know if it's like an I don't think it would be automated, right? So the guitarist and the bass guitarist, same guy, it must be really difficult. So, man, kudos. And the drummer, who is essentially giving us good old tight punk rock groovy based drumming. It's a great contrast with the guitar and the bass, and it's kind of like contemporary spacey new rock with old school rock, because the drumming is really kind of old school, right? That contrast is also there. So this band is a band of contrasts, not just visually, but also the way they play. Because the percussion is just good old-fashioned, tight punk rock stuff, groovy stuff. And then you've got, this microtonal marvel. And I mentioned during the song about it sounding Middle Eastern. I think I did in the first reaction as well. Is that because of the number of frets? And do Middle Eastern instruments have the same microtonal thing? I don't know. It's interesting. I'm sure you guys will tell me, because you were already educating me in the first reaction. And it's great to hear that stuff as well, man. It really is. And the crazy costumes. Like I said before, it's like 17th century French theatre. Only it's performed on another planet. Where anything is possible. So, ANGINE de Poitrine. Magnifique. All right.